for me, I definitely feel incredibly empowered to be doing it my way. Because literally the day, I had one of the worst, I call it one of the worst meetings in my career, I would say, in one day, and the next day the best.
Explain that.
So I went in with Level Up, right? And so trying to make this story short, but basically I was in the recording system, the major system, right? I don't like saying the name. Mm-hmm. But I was signed to the label, and then there was a rotation of CEOs coming in and out. Mm. So you all know, like I know, when you have a new system coming in, you have to resell all over again. And that's exhausting.
Not only that, they come in with
a new mindset of how they want to run.
Yeah, new mindset,
was their last
new everything,
favorite people.
So you got to convince them.
I never understood that.
Yeah, so you got to do it all over again, right? So that was my second round of having to do that again. And I'm like, man, this is crazy, because you already start the process, you already know where you want to go, but now I got to sell the next person all over again. So I had the meeting with the gentleman and with the guy, and then I played him the visual for Level Up. Played him the record. I'm like, I think this is going to be crazy. Woo, woo, woo. I'm feeling real confident. And he basically was just kind of looking at me like he didn't see the vision in what I saw. And so I walked out kind of like depleted, because I'm like, I was so hyped up for this meeting, and now I'm about to get this record out. And but it's crazy because the power manifestation is real. Literally a few weeks before this, Russ and I were sitting up late night because I was so frustrated with the system in general. I'm like, man, I can't wait to run my own label one day. Like, I can't wait to do it my way. And we start researching like people that own their own labels, women that have their own labels. Like, we just start going to this whole like rabbit hole. So then fast forward to literally, it's crazy. Like, what you say is so important. Like, there's life and death in the tongue. So I always say, when you speak, you have a chance to tell your life story, say great things. So I'm like talking, like subconsciously speaking life into what I wanted to do, literally have that meeting. Worst meeting in one day, the next day, one of the best days, because I started Beauty Marks Entertainment, my own label. And my idea was that all the scars you get from the obstacles you face in life are your beauty marks. So I was able to look at life's journey and be like, all that I've gone through that hasn't been so beautiful and felt so ugly and so like uncomfortable, when I went through it, they're my beauty marks. Right. So me kind of just like encapsulating my journey. But anyways, I asked for my master's back, gave them to me for free. Didn't believe like that. Right.
Like that.
Yeah. So.
Bitch ass.
I know who to call. I need him to talk for me. I'm going to call Joe. Joe, let him know. Let the hammer out. Get on him.
No, I love it.
No, but I asked for it, gave it to me for free. And then, I'll never look back. And now fast forward to Level Up is almost 4 times platinum to date.
All your money.
Yeah. It's a blessing. And it's a song. It just keeps on leveling up, right? Just recently it's the song for the Starbucks, commercial for the protein drink they have. And there's just been so many opportunities. It started retrending all over again on TikTok not too long ago. And then,
look how God works.
Yeah, God is that's why I say he's a boss of all bosses. Mm-hmm. So like whatever he says is going to be,
The CC album, I seen you cooking up with Tiger.
Yeah.
I seen some footage of it. All our guests, I usually have a song with. I just want to know why you never called.
Oh, listen, you say less. When I walk out here, I'm going to have a record.
Say no more.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand. Yeah. Because I
Grammys for him.
Listen, because I flagged you down. Wait, I flagged you down at the Knicks game.
Knicks game, yeah. We got to work.
I said, babe, Jada's going to go. I got to watch it. Because, sometimes you go back to the back, but you don't understand. Like, you are like the best. So
I see you and Tiger cooking that shit was dope. I'm like, yeah, I would have been perfect on this show also.
Hey, it ain't too late for a remix.
And then to the second part with both of y'all.
It's not too late for a remix.
Nah, cool, I'm here, baby.
Let's go. Done.
Then the second part, I feel is one thing I don't like being signed to the majors, that all of the hard work, everything you showed them what you can do.
Yeah.
Why the hell every time you want to release a project, it's like you got to keep selling it and keep doing the audition.
Yeah.
Do you not know who we are? Why the fuck they would turn to like back to Star Search?
Why don't you make your own independent and hire me for free?
I'm scared to go independent.
Hire me for free.
You're scared.
As your CEO. Yeah.
Really?
I'm scared.
And I'll show you how to do it. Fuck them, man. I'm telling you. Yo, we show them. I know how to do it. I've been
that's
winning
why.
my whole I've been green. I've been winning.
That's why.
Winning like I never lose. I've been fucking winning independent nonstop.
That's why the power of believing in yourself is so important, right? Because
Fat Joe believe in himself.
Especially when you're in those moments, because you got those are not flags. This is good stuff.
No, those are good flags for one.
Okay, good flags.
It's a good flag.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, no,
those are good flags. Those are flags of delusion.
You got to gain on it. You got to gain on the flag. Gain on the play.
Yeah, I got to gain.
Okay, we got
with
to
the
gain.
first
all that football. You see,
hold on, we gonna get into that. 23 million records sold worldwide, 1 Grammy Award for Best Short Form Music Video, 3 #1 Billboard Hot 100 singles, 8 studio albums, Harvard Business School graduate. So slow talk.
Well, I did this thing. It's called the BIMS program. It's for Business, Entertainment, Media, and Sports. Professor Anita Albersi, she's amazing. She's a legend at Harvard, the Harvard campus. And I've always wanted to go to school. Like when I started back in the days with goodies, I skipped college because that was the beginning. I was just like 18, 19 years old. So, I always wanted to have the chance to go to college. And so that was my experience. I didn't do a full on, course, but it was a moment that I had. And I actually want to go back and spend more time when the time is right. Maybe I'll do that when I hit the eras of my 50s. But, that was a special moment. But yeah.
Harvard Graduate School.
Yeah.
Yes.
Blessed.
Why are you looking at me like that? He wanted me to say some shit. I don't really.
He recently just dropped a new album, August 2025. CC. Tell us about that project.
Yeah, so CC, y'all know that's my nickname.
No doubt.
Whenever I see my fans in the streets, they be like, "What's up, CC?" And it just feels so personal for me. So, this chapter is significant. Being an independent artist, running my own label is not for the weak, But what I realize is that, the power, one, it all comes from God. He's the CEO of all CEOs, right? He's the boss of all bosses, and what he says is going to go. But the truth is my fans. Like if it wasn't for my fans, I would not be here. So this has really been the era and the chapter of gratitude for me, because it's 21 years since Goodies came out. And to be sitting here talking to you guys, feeling as young as ever, but also feeling like I have so much opportunity in front of me. And I'm also doing things my way. And how I want to do them and how I envision them and when I want to, is such a blessing. But to have my fans with me along the way is so significant. Like it's like, I wish there was a better way to say thank you. So for me, giving my project to my fans, the CC album was a form of my gratitude to them, because I basically started making this project back in the pandemic, like almost 6 years ago or 5 years ago. And I released songs and bits. And I was like, why? Let me stop releasing them as individual records. Let me just give them a complete package. So, since then, I've literally been, I've had 2 babies along the way. I've been on tour with, shout out to Missy and Busta and Timbaland. That was special. A lot has happened along the way. And so I said, let me put a bow on it and let me just feed my fans in fullness. And so CC is it's the product of that and my feelings. But again, I'm just so grateful. It's funny because I remember processing like, where am I as an artist? Like, where am I going? Like, do I feel as 100 about as I've always felt? Like all these different questions. And like, what are my fans going to think? Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I feel like we don't live in a time right now where the pressure's on like first weeks and all this kind of stuff. There's so many records that come out now.
That shit go with time.
But the thing
it's a whole different thing now. It's not that.
Well, there's 1,000 songs that come out a day, right? So you're kind of.
I'm independent. I never lost.
Hey.
I sold 2 million records with Atlantic. They tell me I still owe them.
Wow.
I went independent, put out albums that sold 100,000, 150,000, and I made millions.
Yeah, 100%.
So, the thing with independent is got to be seamless. Your fans got to look. They do not care.
No.
If you're on fucking Warner Brothers or you're on Tito Plato Records, they don't give a fuck.
They don't care.
Ciara.
No, it's true.
And if your video still fire, you working out. I don't think you have money issues, because I ain't going to lie to you. that fucking rock on your finger from here is the most disrespectful shit.
Look like that
It
light.
fucking,
It look like the light
it
under
look
the
like the
main
shit
canvas.
that took down the Titanic. And I seen shit. That shit right there. Oh my God. You don't have a problem with independent. But my thing is, I prefer independent because I have a problem with.
Oh!
Hell yeah!
Yo! Patreon!
We're here.
Subscribe for the free
We'll
first.
give you a few for free.
Then we gonna give you that.
Yo!
Yo!